We're talking E's, WAGS, episodes New Blood and Pegging Party. Say what? Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Womanizer, womanizer, you're a womanizer, oh, womanizer, oh, you're a womanizer, baby. You
Hey. What? Now move like Britney. Ready? What up, AfterBuzz? This is your boy DJ Jesse J here in studio for the WAGS AFTERBUZZ TV After Show. I'm joined in studio by my womanizing women, Miss Trene Todd.
Oh my gosh, guys, when I was doing this, I was like pretending it was like some man's butt. So, viewers out there, hey.
I totally peg Trene as a pegger.
No, but you know what? What's up? It's your girl Trene. We out here.
Miss Shar Jossell.
Hey, everybody.
Shar, you pegged a man or two?
Never. Never have I ever disrespected you, Greg.
Honey, I'll be out here.
No, I'm not. I'm
Not getting no
Y'all ready for
this?
I'm not Peggy with the good hair, okay?
Better call Peggy with the good.
I mean, if we're gonna talk, you know, Tia is an exception.
Peggy with the Brazilian hair. Oh my god, I missed y'all from last week.
I know, it was like.
I didn't miss doing the actual show, I just missed y'all.
Yeah.
Like I've come to the point where I can realize I think I'm gonna have to take WAGS to the back of the yard.
And
put a bullet in her.
And peg it.
Listen, I've been counting down. Listen, as much as I love the ladies when they come in studio, we got 2 more weeks of WAGS. And I won't be here. I'm sorry, guys. I will not be here for WAGS Miami for the after show.
Yeah, I'm sure not either.
Okay.
I saw you sign
You'll
up.
probably be here, Trene.
I'm not signed up. What are you
Probably in the driver's seat.
Yeah, because Shirley Jesse Janedy.
You know what we can do? We can start our own and we can be like at a bar drinking martinis and doing.
What are you talking? Wait, where did that? What did you drink before you came here?
Bro, I was about to say, girl, what did you have a few swigs? What's in this? What's in the brown juice in your cup?
Because that looked a little dark.
Is this really cold?
Being a little creative, like we could, start our own. We can go to Miami, fly there,
What are we gonna be?
and then like just be at the popular bars. and
AfterBuzz
whatnot.
Miami.
Wives of ABTV.
Lord have mercy. Jesus.
I mean, shit, they giving everyone a show out here. So, all right, let's talk about it though. So, New Blood from last week. Great episode, I thought. Olivia gonna find a condom in her trash can. Girl, it's probably yours or Mercedes, or maybe Mercedes had someone over.
So, the viewers don't know this. Can we get the live feed, by the way?
Before
Is
Shar
that
done
not-
trip out.
Is that not like a thing this week? Because we didn't have it for BB Dubs. But anyway, I just need to know if AfterBuzz did something that I didn't get the memo on. Like, I
You
didn't
don't
get
read the emails?
I do read. I skim. They're so wordy. But anyway.
So we know not to send.
Anyway.
Okay, right. You're gonna
No,
text Shar if
I
you
know
need
how
help.
to-
I'm not inviting you to read, right?
No, I read by emails, all 8 inboxes that I have. But anywho, now see, I missed last week's episode. So was the condom used, or was it just open?
Okay, well, it looked open. It really didn't look too used. I mean, yeah, I don't know, because it wasn't like they
It
showed
wasn't.
us
It
too
didn't look used. Oh my
Here,
gosh.
She put it to her face.
Embarrassing story, viewers.
Jesus Lord.
I'm gonna clear out some laundry. So I remember I was in college, right? And I had a roommate, and me and my person I was talking to just got done doing the do, and I thought we put the condom away. Tell me why the condom was in the middle of the floor near the door, and the roommate was like,
That's so
I would have been repulsed.
I'm like a really clean sex person. Like, I get freaked out when like bodily fluids go
Me
places.
too.
Like,
I'm not going to tell you what I called the comforter. I had an extra comforter.
a comforter.
the comforter.
The
And you gave
comforter.
it when
It
somebody
was-
pissed you off, you threw it.
when your one friend stay over too many times, you like,
You can use
What's
it
all
for
this
an
crust,
essential.
No, but I'm like that too, Jesse. I do not play on my sheets. No. So I
On my
always,
sheets,
and I
on
get
my
that
body,
things can
like-
seep through and things like that, which this conversation is going in a whole other direction. But it just was an extra security for me to, okay, Bay is on the way, reach up in the top, whoop, whoop, right over my bed, take the pillows off, and but that was before I became a nun.
Girl.
But
Okay, Tia.
So this condom was
Sister
found
Mary
in the
Clarence.
trash.
She out here sniffing it like,
Jesus,
girl, that's
Lord
how I
have
know you guys
mercy.
either put this in there. Like, that's the thing that I'm just starting to like.
That is
irritate me
unsanitary.
with the girls is that I feel like they're just creating stuff just like, oh, we know we're filming on this day. Let's just think of stuff that we could like throw
And the
together.
showrunner is probably not doing a good job. It takes what I'm learning because I've been working in reality TV a lot this year, and what I'm learning is to get a good reality show, you have to have an excellent showrunner, and there is a difference between scripted television and reality TV. There's literally an art to putting together storylines for reality TV to make sure that they don't come across or appear as contrived.
Well, girl, they need someone for Love and Hip Hop.
When they come across, Love and Hip Hop, I think that's just a soap opera. That's like a telenovela.
So it would have been more realistic had they spit in the side of the condom.
Put some Jergens in it.
I was about to say, you gotta go the extra mile. Have her not.
Go the extra mile. Like, hey, girl, you know.
I mean, plenty of those production guys were pretty willing and able, but I'm just saying, people who thread together the storylines, and I'm sure that, if we're being perfectly honest, and this is no offense to any of the girls that might be watching the show, they're pretty boring. So we have no antagonist. There is no Jackie Christie type thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no Nene Leakes to the WAGS cast, and it needs a Tiffany New York Pollard. It needs that
it's like
driving force.
I keep wanting to call them twins. The Olivia and Natalie could have been that.
They could have
But
been
they
the Regina
want to
and Gretchen.
They want to be too likable. And what bothers me is like whoever sent it to me, these girls haven't posted on that Jerome blog since like the beginning.
We talked about that. Yeah. I think Trene is the one that told us about that.
Well,
right?
no, I was talking about their YouTube channel. Like,
but even on their blog,
but we went to their blog. Yeah,
we
okay. Then we went to it. It was like, at least keep up appearances. At least Love and Hip Hop cast even does a good job of keeping up appearances.
I ain't checking on no blog.
no.
Sips tea. What did you guys think? We kind of talked about this last time because we saw it coming, but Olivia gets asked to do a Beverly Hills lifestyle shoot. She goes and does it and invites Nicole.
Yeah, I thought that that was kind of putting Nicole in the middle of it, since like
Which
all
Nicole
best
loves
friends.
being in the middle of it.
Yeah,
She's like, you don't think this is shady? Like when she finds out, that's gonna be crazy tea. Like I can't believe you're doing that to her.
Yeah, no, and I thought it was messed up that Olivia didn't tell Natalie.
I did too. I didn't think it was messed up for her to do it, but I thought it was messed up. You talk to this girl every day. You talk to her every day. So you are clearly leaving out. And you invited another friend to come see it. Versus being like, Nat, do you want to come and be there? You know what I mean? To help me represent our... I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. Mm-hmm. So I think Natalie was valid in having her conversation with her cousin and saying to her, look, I feel like... we said we were going to do a joint venture. It's like, if you're going to do your own... Although she going to come out and say, well, I feel like I've turned things down. Maybe you have.
Yeah. Well,
maybe you have.
I bet you learned your lesson now.
Honestly, like if we were to do our show here, right? Mm-hmm. And we were to promote it elsewhere, I wouldn't be upset if you guys were out promoting our show on your own.
Yeah.
Right. That's stupid.
It doesn't make any sense. And the crazy part was she thought that she was going to get away with it, but then ended up popping up on the news feed on Instagram.
That's why it's just like, how do you ever think it was going to... First of all, your friend is messy. So we've seen her run back and tell tea to other people. 2, you're on a reality TV show. 3, you're a social media star. And it's a hot picture of you. Like, clearly the photographer's going to tag it everywhere.
Of course.
I just didn't understand the thought process.
What did you think of the opening scene where they were getting the interview?
The iHeartRadio?
Mm-hmm. I used to intern for those 2 people.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Shout out Ashley and Tim.
I like the girl. The girl was funny. She was interesting. I thought it was just... I don't know. I just thought it was weird. Them wanting to be these... I don't know. It's hard for me. Because I want to like them, but it's just like the things that they're doing, it's just like...
The interview was like too uppity. Like y'all ain't even got enough substance to want like an Oprah interview type thing.
Well, it's like the interviewers were great. It was them. They're sitting here talking about like, so what do you guys do? Like, I'm just always busy with like work stuff and like,
Oh, they
I
weren't
always,
being
like,
specific. Like I run a blog.
No,
and
she said, I mean, like, I just am so busy. Like, you can never blog enough. There's always like so many outfits.
Those are the worst type of interview
You know
subjects.
You didn't know how to
Yeah.
What are you? Who are you? What do you do?
I get to feeling like Jane Fonda's character in Monster-in-Law when I have interview subjects like that. Now think back, if you all have never seen Monster-in-Law, Jane Fonda, I forgot her character's name, but she was like like a Barbara Walters type character, and she gets fired because she interviews this Britney Spears type character. And she asked her, she said, she went on some tangent, and she was like, you've never heard of Brown versus, or Plessy versus Ferguson or something like that? And the Britney Spears character responds and says, I'm not really a fan of boxing. And then Jane Fonda loses her mind, and you gotta, if you know what I'm talking about, then you can share in the laugh. I love that movie. But that's how I get agitated when I interview people who are incapable of conversation and like them. Like I said, I didn't see the episode, but what you all are describing is literally making my skin crawl.
I wouldn't even be mad at that situation where the Jane Fonda character was asking her something that she clearly knew she wouldn't know something about. But this is, the interviewer is asking you about yourself.
Yeah, that's pretty damn bad. Do they not have media training?
Probably not. But you know what? These girls could write a book. I mean, they have a book from their perspective dating. I mean,
hey,
athlete.
Natalie Nunn did it.
Yeah, they could use your huge following for something to where maybe you could write a little advice book or a book on blogging.
They could write a book. I was just about to say that.
Something.
I don't know if people want to take relationship advice from Natalie and Sean and Olivia and whoever is the date of the week. But what they can write about is what's your favorite wispy eyelash? What's your favorite matte foundation? But advice? Are you kidding me, Trene?
Yeah.
Who's reading that? Who's
their fans
getting led down that path of destruction?
They got.
I'd read
3 million followers.
I'd read
if the title
a
is going to be
Kardashian
Hook,
book.
Line, Sink. That's the name of it.
I would read a Kardashian book on advice and dating before I even looked at Olivia and Natalie book.
I would never.
I would.
Because I'm just sitting here who from the Kardashian clan other than, not even Kourtney.
I'm not reading Kourtney's chapter.
Girl, what Kim's chapter is how to climb the ladder?
You could get more from that than you can from Olivia and Natalie's
and I surely
book.
ain't gonna read Kris Jenner's.
Oh, I am. She's all Botox in business.
Well, no, she
Are
would,
you
but
kidding
I don't want to
me?
read her relationship. I don't want to know what a relationship
yeah.
with Kris Jenner would be like. That would be awkward.
I love Kris. She's my favorite one.
I want her to be my mother.
I know. I don't know.
Actually, I would never say that against my
She can
mother.
be my manager.
She can be my auntie.
Now, Connie gonna be pissed when she see this.
Connie's not watching
Mama
this
Connie?
show. Constance is not watching this after show.
I'm gonna send it to Mama Connie.
Oh, that's a pretty name.
Were we talking about Connie the other day?
We were talking about
that'll be
Connie.
another day.
Because some guy called Kourtney. Oh, God. You guys, we talk about it on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, we're gonna have that.
Stefan had us over for a pool party.
That Trene was supposed to come to, but she was
running errands and getting her car washed.
Mind you, I found a condom in her car.
Shut up. Don't listen to him, y'all.
I'm just kidding.
You know.
Because her boo
that
over there
your
watching
girl,
across the
that your girl was busy. Your girl Trene was busy. So I'll be at the next one, right?
You missed it.
Right?
Stefan barbecued for
Stefan ain't
us.
watching. He's winking over here at Stefan. All right, so we meet some new girls, which, okay, I'm into the breathing in some fresh air. Michelle Quick, and her husband Brian Quick. It was real quick when it came up.
I was about to say, who was Michelle? I don't remember that bitch on the cast named Michelle who quit.
Well, she pregnant, honey, and she should have quit because they gonna do lunch with the girls.
The Ramettes.
The Ramettes. It totally brought me to the game.
With the sunbeams. But you see, you need even a Tasha Mack character would make this show more interesting.
Ooh.
They had a little tour in El Dorado Hills, so we got to see that little limelight spotlight of what it's like for you and your athlete to pick a home together.
What was that like? What did you think? What did you take from that?
I honestly was like, this is a filler scene.
Why are we here?
Right. The husband in the scene, he was just sitting there, and as they were talking, he's just looking like he doesn't know what to say.
Because it's the whole thing is basically if we're married and we're looking for houses, why the hell is this bitch showing up? Autumn's like, hey I totally want to invite you out to eat with the girls. Everyone's messy, but I think it'll just be great for us all to get along. Like, it'll just be so great for you to meet all the messy bitches. Come do lunch. So they go and do lunch with the girls, and it just becomes this conversation of thought talk.
Yeah.
What is a thought? What's a thought? A thought pocket? A what? What is that?
I can't even have girlfriends who's single.
This was crazy to me. These married women are like, I can't be friends with women who are single. I can't be friends with girls who don't have a man. Like, that's an insecurity on you.
Hell
Two,
yeah.
you're only just say you aren't friends with whores or like thoughts. Like,
Which
you
is
can
subjective.
be. Yeah, you can be friends with a single
The
person.
majority of them thought it their way up.
And then they
Don't
started
you forget
to
it.
girl.
You said it.
Don't
Thank
you
you.
forget it.
Like, you all of a sudden you in this different platform because you done hooked a ring on around.
Forget
your
where you
finger.
came
And
from.
freaking Michelle freaking interviewing Sophia.
So what do you like to do on your time off?
But I feel
What
like
kind
that
of question
was.
is that?
I think it was one of those things like she's sitting next to Sophia and she's like, "Oh, you're a dumb little cheerleader girl," and she's like, "So what do you do during the day?"
And what was Sophia's answer?
Probably the same answer. I mean, she really didn't have much to say. She flipped it on her. She was like, "What do you do during the day?" And she's like, "I'm
Yeah.
a
Oh,
mother
yeah,
with
she's always
I'm a
so
mother with
aggressive.
children." She's like, "I take care of
That's
my
one
children."
of Sophia's tactics that I've learned with watching the show. You see, my tone towards her has turned from the premiere of season 2 to now. Mm-hmm. I'm unimpressed.
I am a little bit, yeah. I am. She's good for like
I
I
thought
would
she
still
was
keep
going
her
to
for
be
season 3.
the Jackie
The other
Christie.
one's got to go though.
Yeah,
But I
all
would
of
keep
them
her for
I
season
forgot
3.
Autumn was even on the cast.
Girl, me too. Till she popped up in this house, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Tia comes out. She tells us that she's practicing abstinence.
Which was very interesting. And she's like,
So we've only kissed on the cheek.
that.
She out here talking about.
Who are you, Sierra and Russell Simmons?
Yeah.
Or maybe she's just not trying to talk about
mean,
what they do on
Wait,
national
what's
TV.
Sierra? Russell Wilson. I said Russell Simmons. I meant Russell.
Which
Y'all know
was
what I
the
meant.
last episode.
Sierra looked like Russell Simmons type though.
Yeah, he has a type. Remember Katie Rost?
No, but can we talk about the wives and their cutaway shot? That was so extra.
I just thought this whole scene was extra. These women were extra. It was just so. There's a couple of them I would keep. There was this one girl, the poor girl. She was just sitting there. You could tell she was so uncomfortable. She had her arms sitting like this the whole time, and she just sat in this one position until she moved, and she literally kept her entire position, like with her hand in front of her. I'm like, oh girl, you felt chubby that day. Because I know I do that. I put my hand in front.
I do that
you know what I'm
all
saying?
the time, especially in
That's
tight
an insecurity
dresses.
thing.
Fupa.
Yep, I recognize in that you girl, but you shouldn't have did that day. But so Michelle, I don't know how I'm feeling about Michelle. I feel like Michelle's a little bit of a Sasha. She's pregnant, so it's kind of like, okay, you can't be the messy pregnant girl just coming into the show and just start tossing things around.
I know that's like if you invited someone new into your crew and the person's just like, so, who are you dating? Like, why are you in all the business?
But
like
I
that?
feel like she was prepped to know that about Sophia.
Of course.
Like, Sophia's the new girl. Like, she just is in everyone's business. It's ridiculous. Like, I just can't. So then they go to this black party in which Mercedes shows up at the party
Now, this is what I saw.
without Miss Olivia, knowing that he's even in the same state.
This is the clip that I saw. I thought he showed up with 2 girls or something.
No, he showed up with his friend.
Yeah, like, oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to be out here this long. I was just meeting up with my stylist.
And the stylist was a
with
woman.
the condom. Oh, just kidding. That wasn't part of the episode. That was in my head. We coming for you, Mercedes. What do you guys think about
I know,
this?
how
Like,
you
was
gonna
Mercedes wrong? Olivia?
Play her
Oh,
like that.
bugging. Are they really dating?
No.
Is there a certain situation where it's like, girl, like, why would I call you? I don't have to call you. And
Mercedes
you know
and
this.
Olivia are 2 of the best actors that I've seen.
Mercedes wasn't, because Mercedes was the most quiet. She was like, why would you do that to me? Like, that's so rude. Like, I can't even believe that. And he's just sitting there like, yeah, like.
Because he don't
He
give
was
a
laughing.
damn.
He's like, why are you laughing? It's not funny.
I'm pretty sure to him it is because she's just another little
Little
Thought
flavor of the
pocket.
week. Just like Sasha
flavor.
said.
And speaking
yeah.
of flavors of the week, In the history of television, it's never been so funny, so dramatic, or so good. Think about the shows that are on this season. There's House of Cards, there's Modern Family, Downton Abbey, etc., etc. I mean, really, TV is really in its golden age right now. And don't forget The Americans and Transparent and Master of None. And on Sunday, September 18th, that's this upcoming Sunday, okay, television's greatest night, is the biggest live event of the year. You can watch the show that celebrates great television, the Emmys. There's no better night to watch the best of the best face off and see if your favorite shows win. Plus, you can see what everyone's wearing on the red carpet, who looks hot in real life as they do on their shows, you know, because some people be looking different, you know what I'm saying? So be there when one of the funniest men and one of my personal faves, Jesse loves this guy too, Jimmy Kimmel, hosts the Emmys live Sunday, September 18th at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific only on ABC. And I also want to take this time to shout out to Transparent Season 3. It premieres this month. If you tune into Transparent Season 3 on Amazon Prime, you may see a familiar face. Also, I want to shout out Her Story Show. It is by 2 women that I absolutely love and adore. Jen Richards, who, if you watched I Am Kate, you're familiar with, and Angelica Ross. And Her Story is available on YouTube for free. And what you'd want to type in the search bar is Her Story, like history, but Her Story space show. It's 6 episodes, and every episode ranges between 7 to maybe 15 minutes. So it's quick, but it's jammed packed. Good storyline, good writing, great acting. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Emmys. Sunday, be there or be square. And that's all I gotta say.
I'm dying laughing because as I'm listening to, great job by the way, Shar.
You did.
Thank you.
I felt like I was like,
I'm dying at Trene because, and it's all on my Snapchat, because this bitch over here thinking she fucking, what's her name from Wheel of Fortune, like.
Vanna White.
What's that suitcase show too?
Deal or no deal?
Deal or no deal. This bitch looking like she gonna poke next to Claudia Jordan, like.
Oh, Claude.
I just,
What are you doing with your shoulders?
She got
Literally
excited.
the whole time Shar's like da 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 da.
you know, Shar's voice is just so intriguing
thank
that
you.
I just got into character. I didn't know what to do with myself. I felt so confident.
I love.
Great.
Speaking of self-confident, that is one thing Tia surely is. She's
Yes.
confident enough to say, "Look, I ain't gonna let these mans enter me without me entering them."
Last night's baby, when I tell you, last night's episode was one for the books.
Girl, a book that needs to stay closed
Now-
in the back of your closet sock drawer. or something.
I was surprised that Tia put this out for the masses for us to consume. However, it helped to make the show interesting because if Tia would have never talked about pegging in this episode, which is like a new street term because I've never heard it coined as pegging. I just heard, you top the kids. But if she wouldn't have done this, then it would have been quite boring to me because it was mostly fillers with Barbie and her acting on, One Life to Live.
Days of our lives.
Whatever.
These are the days of our lives. But you know what? I think that this whole pegging trend started when 50 Shades of Grey came out.
No. Pegging been around, honey.
I mean, it's been around for sure. People are doing this, let's say, fetish thing that they may have.
It's just being talked about now.
Yeah,
Talked about more.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey kind of like opened it.
It's just so
You
amazing.
free your inhibitions, darling.
Yeah, people like the dark closet in people's minds is just so interesting.
Anyway,
Like when you're at a party and this guy just keep walking around talking about, I love to eat ass, I love to eat ass, I love to eat ass, and then you
Jesse's
have to
referencing something that happened.
then you have to question like, there's all this pussy around here, and not once have you said that you love to eat pussy.
Or there's someone who's loud and wrong. Oh my God, someone's about to drive me crazy. But anyway, to the pegging, Sasha was absolutely repulsed by this. She said it ain't going down in her bedroom. She was repulsed. And Autumn was kind of like how I took the attitude. I'm not judging you, Tia. Let your freak flag fly. It's just something that I cannot imagine. Like when you say something like pegging, people I'd imagine, get visuals.
Yeah.
I don't want to imagine Tia with a strap on.
I totally see it, like with some just like old white man, like gray hair,
getting her
just
coin.
Like, oh yeah, like
Getting her coin.
right after the Emmys. Tia's just like in a fine ass dress, like
Ride the pony.
It looks like America's Next Top Model, like a photo shoot, like.
She could probably do it too.
You know what? This is because she's dated an array of men.
I bet.
You know, people that are closed-minded.
It's safe sex.
You know, she probably dated some very interesting men that have allowed
Especially
her.
being in the fashion industry.
Yeah, that have allowed her to explore that side.
No, but I think that I felt like she was kind of implying that it was requested. Not that she was like, I wonder what it'd be like to put on a strap and enter him. Like, I felt like it was like one of the, and that's a way that, you know, a lot of people say. Now, see, for me, I don't ever see myself doing this, but if I were to, there would have to be a ring on my finger. I feel like that's something that I would do for my husband to keep it all in house.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like, first of all, there would never be no ring on my finger. Like, if I was a female and my man was like, all of a sudden we married, he like, yo, we put a dildo on my, I'd be like, what?
No,
that's something like you need to explore that. Let me tell you guys this.
I would consider it. So keep it in house. Why go out and sleep with some random person at a gay bar?
Girl, I was talking to this guy and he was sitting here. He said to me, you know, well, my thing is I want to experience wearing a wolf costume during sex. Like, I'm not, no judgment.
I knew someone like that.
No judgment. Here's the thing. You can wear the wolf costume. Not with me. I'm not judging you. Like, that's your thing. It's for me personally. Like, if I ever walked into a house and you was laid up in a bed with a wolf costume on,
I'm turning right the fuck
no,
back
I
around.
would be laughing it would be an embarrassing. I would
think that this was like some American Horror Story shit.
Like Little Red Riding Hood, like, Grandma.
I had a coworker.
A few drinks and a few ecstasy pills.
I'm not having sex with no damn wolf.
Girl, this ain't no damn hangover.
I had a coworker when I had a coworker 2 years ago when I worked at Macy's who one time was distraught because her boyfriend was looking at porn of people who dress up in mascot costumes but see, for me, that's when you get rid of them. I say all that to say, when a ring is involved, sometimes when a ring is involved, compromise is involved.
Not that kind of compromise.
To me, absolutely.
Compromising in the sense of like when a ring is involved, you can tell me that years ago you did something like that, and I'll be like, okay.
Mm-hmm. So you would divorce your husband?
I would need to these are things that like you need to know the person you put a ring on.
In theory, if it came out, or if he wanted to try something, if he wanted to spice up the bedroom, and he was like, Jesse, I'm thinking about putting on a wolf costume, you would file papers for divorce for that.
I wouldn't file papers for divorce, but I'd be like, look, here's the thing. October 31st, you can go running around in your wolf costume.
But I want to be with you.
That's fine, but we're not having sex in a wolf costume. Like,
and that is your right to draw that line. But what I'm saying is sometimes I could see how pegging could come to play in the bedroom when a ring, specifically when a ring is involved.
So you out here thinking it's okay, like, not that it's not okay, but like, it's just like, I don't know, that's so interesting to me, like the mentality. There would have to be like a straight, serious, deep conversation as to why,
of course,
years after this, do you want...
Because people's interests change.
Yeah,
I get it, but
you spice up the bedroom.
Right.
Like, I know
how
a lot
many
of
times
straight boys
can we do missionary?
Right
exactly. How many times can I do? And I once upon a time there was a girl named Shar, and I was actually, but now I'm a nun. But I was with a celebrity. And he said that he wanted to try something new because he has access to any vagina that he wants.
Okay.
So that's
so what did you do?
What
Shar?
I'm saying, I didn't do anything. But what I'm saying is sometimes people grow bored. How many times are we going to do? No, I've never done that. But what I'm saying is sometimes people grow bored in the bed. It happens. We're human. People are constantly changing.
There's people that play with butt beads.
You having too much sex. Like, you need other hobbies.
You know?
Like, if you out here and like elevating to that caliber, like, it's just, we've become this nation that's become so over sexualized that it's like now it's like we're so bored with it because it's everywhere and we're overstimulated with everything that is in this country. And instead
I don't think this is a modern thing. So it's like I said, how many times in your life?
I don't believe it's a modern thing at all.
It's just getting more talked about. Like you said, it may be the 50 Shades of Grey wave, but it's like, how many times are we going to do missionary, doggy, reverse reverse
Masters of
cowgirl.
sex.
Sometimes people want to just try new things. And I disagree with Tia because I would not compromise. I don't believe where I stand sexually in the bedroom for a boyfriend. That's the only point I'm trying to make. You have to be my husband for me to even consider the idea of sexual compromise.
So how do you feel about the rules on how to go from girlfriend to wifey? Lady in the streets, freak in the sheets.
That's a load of crap. And I quoted her, Tia said something like, oh, I know the ride is good. He's a football player. And Autumn rebutted that. Like, that don't mean nothing. And it does not.
Because these pumped up boys be walking around butt ass naked like they got some anaconda. And you just sitting here like, put your earthworm Jim ass away between them thick ass thighs and sit on my face.
And erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
That happens a lot of times.
She said, know how to cook.
Know how to throw down.
I feel like cooking is important.
Yeah. Both sides, though. Guys and girls.
Oh, yeah. I don't subscribe to gender roles in that way. You got to cook sometimes, too. Unless... Now, sometimes I'm very territorial with my kitchen. I know that that's traditional, but... Get your ass out my kitchen. There's a method to this spice rack, honey. You don't clean good. You don't, Get your ass out of my kitchen. How about I cook and you do the dishes?
When he cooks for you.
When he cooks for you.
You know.
Trene be like, hey.
I don't trust a lot of men cooking.
You have to be selfless.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, dating an athlete is like one of the hardest things ever. You know, you have to be willing to celebrate them every time they make a goal, every time they make a shot. It's never gonna be like where you're like,
are they celebratory for your wins?
Yeah, if they're supportive, then they are. But
a lot of men are tone deaf, so I highly doubt that.
But
they expect your ass to be there, but that don't mean that they gonna be there for your ass.
When dating an athlete, you have to be like almost like their cheerleader, even if you don't want to be, and that's what she means.
That's why I love Sasha when she's like, I don't watch sports. I just go, yay, 85.
Now, did I miss a lot last episode? Because I noticed that this episode, Natalie ended up throwing Sean a surprise part. When did they hook back up?
2 episodes kind of ago.
They hooked up a little bit after.
The Vegas birthday thing was the kind of first starting.
Oh, okay. I'm like, she throwing this?
But no, it hasn't been like a big...
Fool. Oh, okay. I'm like, did I miss?
Get in trouble, swallow? Trene? Do you have any thing to add on to the end of that one?
No.
All right.
Period.
Barbie going to get for a callback for Days of Our Lives. What did you guys think of her little
snooze?
Cute.
Snooze.
She got it.
Happy for you, Barb, but because I know that she follows me and probably still watches this after show, because I really do like her. I'm happy for her, but that entire scene, it had me questioning. Remember what I said to you when it's just you and me in here? And I said, oh, I might consider, words mean things, consider watching a spinoff of Barbie and Sheldon. But if it's going to be anything like that, I'll happily pass. I hated those scenes. Like, I'm happy for her, but I hated those scenes, that entire process. It was so fucking boring.
What did you guys think of Natalie and Olivia's photo shoot?
What? Oh, their typical North Hollywood back alley with their Canon camera.
You know, they working. They got
That
the
rebel.
camera.
Another pointless scene.
You gotta show that they out here making moves. Oh, love languages. Now, she mentioned that Sean...
What's love languages?
Okay, so there's about 5 love languages. It's acts of service, physical touch. There's also one that is basically quality time.
Okay, cute.
That's the third one. And the second one's, look them up and let me know. Take the test, viewers, because this is important when getting in a relationship. If you don't know your own love language, if you don't know their love language, then you might be speaking the wrong language in this love that you call real.
I'm going to find that website.
Mine's, I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you want to know what it is, tweet me. But I ain't going to tell you.
Why?
Because I
We're not supposed to share
converse and I want to share these things. I want them to share with me what their love languages.
So tweet at your girl Trene.
Yeah,
and then
because
tweet
it's so
me.
interesting to know that his is acts of service, because she doesn't seem like the type that would be willing to be selfless and give herself like that
at all.
So
we'll see where that leads them.
Right.
Fashion ambassador for Thailand.
I'm excited. I like Thailand. You guys know that I'm dying to go there for a multitude of reasons, but I had to slide that in there. But I love that this opportunity came to them. And I find it so interesting that Larry pulled the girls aside in the party and like Trene predicted. Because you said this. And I was like, girl, bye. You're like, they're probably engaged now. Do you talk to Nicole or something? Like, how do you know that? Or do you talk to Larry?
Because, I put 2 and 2 together, and the trips.
I don't mean nothing.
The way that she was acting in the game for 4 years. She was in the studio.
That is true. That she almost told on herself.
Yeah.
She almost told on herself.
And then Sophia's like, he's going to ask. Like, they gave it away.
Yeah, they told on themselves. But that was a cute little scene, and I'm waiting to see how that's going to go down. And Sasha renamed Tia Peggy, which was the funniest moment.
And she got so offended when.
Well, girl, you're out there blasting it to the world. What do you expect?
You got dildos and cock rings. Oh my.
Oh yeah, when they went to the sex class and she was explaining the cock. I'm like.
But
you ever had an experience with a dildo?
No.
I have.
Really? What is that like?
Because I've never played with one like that. I had one in college from a bachelorette party. I just used to like look at it.
Because I always like. I don't know why I had to explain to my mom the difference between a dildo and a vibrator.
Yeah.
And
I had a vibrator.
Yeah, like the whole reason came because my homegirl, she had a vibrator, and she was like telling me, she was like, I think it's really weird to get a dildo because it's like the feeling of it is like like it feels fake, whereas like
they're making them really real now. I've seen some dildos that look really real.
You know what was really weird was that they censored out these things, but they didn't censor out those veiny penises we saw a few episodes ago.
Oh yeah, whatever. You know what it might be, because I'm the blur girl at my job. It might be the actual act of it. So it might have been okay to just show it just standing, but when you're showing, you wrap your 2 fingers around the balls and stroke, like that is obscene.
And she's like, you can nickname his balls.
Oh yeah, because Sophia doesn't like the name balls. Like,
stop it, Sophia.
Call them by their scientific testicles if you don't like the name balls.
What did you guys take about Sean's 35th birthday?
Russell Simmons, he was there.
It's cool.
And it's so
You know what I did think, though? And I just looked at this tweet. I forgot I tweeted it. Barbie was treading in dangerous territory when she suggested, let's play fuck, marry, or kill with our men as options.
Yeah, what?
That could have, I thought that was going to spin out of, now granted it was turned into like this hee hee ha ha joke type thing, but I thought that was going to go off rail fast, because that's dangerous territory. That's swimming in shark infested waters.
It is.
Girl, no, not on this show. That's called storyline, because we need something.
I want to see the cast of real. I said, you know what? Last night I said I'm really burnt out on reality TV, being that I butter my bread financially through reality TV and doing this. So I think I'm going to try to go more into scripted with AFTERBUZZ. And I said I could literally live off of Housewives of Atlanta and the Kardashians and cut everything out. I could literally, I'm burnt out on reality TV.
Girl, Love and Hip Hop killing me right now at this point. Yes. And this show is too. But that's all we have for y'all today. Let's head into what? Predictions.
Your AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
This Thailand trip, what we think is going to go down.
She's like, where is he? Where's Larry? Where is he? She's like freaking out.
Girl, he's there.
There's going to be more photo shoots. There's going to be the girls looking beat as hell and drinking liquor and talking shade about each other.
Do you all think that the Miami cast looks more promising?
I mean, the first 4 episodes will be cute, and then I'll be like, okay, same.
I'm so proud of Natalie and Olivia, though, for getting this Thailand gig. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Girl production.
You guys are inspiring others out there to keep hustling.
Why are you giving them so much credit?
Trene trying to get.
Well, I was watching this. I couldn't help
Trene talking about them writing advice books and stuff. Now you all are inspiring others. Like,
I couldn't help
are they cutting you a
when
check?
I watched this. Like, it's girl power. Come on, Shar. Come on.
I'm good.
I can't. All right, we love you guys. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can keep in contact with me at DJ Jesse J.
And you know what? I just love you guys so much. Hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at your girl Trene.
You can find me everywhere at Shar Says So. Tweet me and let me know what you thought of this episode.
Boom. Till next week. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.